Hey everybody, this is Declutter One Room, 1 hour. Yes, the other day we did a few sections in this room. Because it's such a large room, I have to do them separately, otherwise it would be a 3-hour video. Imagine that one. Today we're going to work on the mantle area. Some of it becomes a catch-all. I'm going to remove all the summer stuff. We did this in the previous video within this room, as well as the pantry shelves. Eventually, the pantry shelves are going to go into the front bedroom because my youngest is going to be moving into the middle bedroom. And then we can consolidate this room even further and make it look less of an eyesore. I want to get rid of the jelly cabinet and the skinny bin and move them into the kitchen. Push these items down a little further. And we're going to work over on this side as well by the mainstay rack. That may come down when my kid goes to school. I may let them bring it to college with them because it houses a lot of their shoes and it'll tuck right into their closet in the dorm. I'm going to take care of the clutter on the cabinet here, the buffet, and make this room a little more inviting for what I have to work with. It's an old home, 140 plus years old, with original woodwork. And we're going to take care of all the mantles all the way around, dust, take everything out and on top of the cabinet here, my jelly cupboard, and remove everything from the skinny bin. I'm going to show you what's inside. I'm going to make sure none of the food's expired, and it's going to be consolidated onto the pantry shelves on the opposite side of the freezer, as well as the food on the skinny bin. That's going to go on the side of my refrigerator in the kitchen to house cleaning items that I need from when I'm cleaning for you all for the videos, as well as for my home and for my family. If you are new, thank you for clicking on my link and checking me out. And look for that subscribe word and smash on it. We have a Clean With Me players list that has all of our decluttering and organization videos, as well as cleaning videos to help you get motivated to do your own home. Bin, we're going to take everything off of it and then consolidate it with the other food on the pantry shelves. And I think it would be more useful on the side of the refrigerator freezer for cleaning products and other needed items in my kitchen to stow it away. I take that bin out. It houses a lot of crafts, bookcase, because I utilize these areas for hiding things quickly. Starting behind my big bookcase that we decluttered the other day, the front of, I'm going to take all this stuff out from behind it. I use it as a hideaway for stowing away items that are otherwise just thrown on my dinner table or on the floor as you walk in. And we're going to look at what we have, make sure my kid has everything in their backpack, including their bathing suit, because they're going to a swimming play date later on this afternoon. I shouldn't really say play date anymore, they are 13. And I'm going to make a gift basket out of all of this stuff for a friend of mine who likes to garden. I've been collecting it throughout the past 6 months for them to enjoy at their home, because they have a beautiful garden with tomatoes and everything, and it would really jazz up their yard and their garden. I love the Let It Snow sign. They can use it at Christmas. It's so pretty with those buckets. Now we're going to take everything off my jelly cupboard on the top and all the food out of it. I adjusted the camera so you can see a little better inside the space that I'm working in. Plus I always double check to make sure the camera is still rolling, because sometimes it stops midway. And I decided this angle was best because you can see a little bit of the table and a little bit of the cabinet. I'm going to take everything off until everything's out. I got this in the early 90s and I absolutely love it. Our TV stand in the TV room came from the same furniture store. Now that this is emptied, we're going to wipe it down. It's a little dusty inside and out. It's been a while since it's been wiped down. Then I'm going to start moving things off the skinny bin and stuff that fell behind it, and get this cabinet out of the corner here, because it's going to go into the kitchen to house the catch-all little shelf that I had on the opposite side of the countertop. It's just not working and it's getting messy. Every time I turn around after I clean it, everything's back on it piled. All of this stuff is going to come off the bin, and then this is going to go in the kitchen on the opposite side of the refrigerator. Those are mailing envelopes for the 5 items price packs for the winners from my channel. And Maricardo, your package will be going out this week. Please let us know when you receive it, either the Facebook page or via email. If anyone wants to send me any photos of anything exciting they've done or made or crafted or just a sunset, countryboots1268@yahoo.com. I'd love to share it with our viewers. Now we're working on the mantle, quickly removing things. If I have to think about the item, but then it goes bye-bye, that's my rule. And I like to remove 5 to 10 items from an area that I'm decluttering and working on. If it goes into my hand and stays there for more than a few seconds and doesn't get replaced, and then it goes bye-bye like that home sign. The photos I keep, they're sentimental. The little one there without the frame is my oldest when they were a baby. There's a few mantles throughout this entire dining area. This is the one when you first walk upstairs that goes towards the breezeway into the kitchen. I'm going to move over everything, the stuff that goes downstairs. We like to spray ourselves with the bug spray if we're going to be outside long periods of time at the playgrounds and the parks. Removing all the fall stuff. I'm going to keep the gnomes up for a little while longer because of Labor Day is also a patriotic holiday, and get it cleaned up. And I'm going to grab a wipe so I disappear for a minute. I'm going to wipe all the dust off. I try to dust these every 6 months, so a couple times a year they get dusted because dust collects from the ceiling and lands on the mantles. The little short mantle, I'm going to get rid of a lot of the stuff up here. I made that ladder. You can find that video in the Craft With Me players list. And the gnome's going to come down. He's not really a wood gnome, he's more of a paper one, and he's falling apart, so we're going to toss him out. And I'm going to get rid of some of the pumpkins and put them in a donation bin by the church. Now we're going to take care of this mantle, wiping everything down, getting rid of everything that no longer has any value to me or pleases me. Move the Santa over, and some knickknacks my husband's mother gave to me, and just a couple things on the side where I disappear for a second. My mom's rooster that I still have and I love. This is everything on the table that came down from the mantle area, as well as the jelly cupboard and the skinny bin. My bin of crafts that is staying, and then the stuff for the gift basket that I'm making is staying. They have a really beautiful garden with an arch and a gated area, so I think that all that stuff will fit in with that French country look. I got a bag. I'm going to quickly bag anything expired to go down to the trash. Anything non-expired will be donated to the senior center up the street. We like to donate canned goods and dinners to the senior center up the street, especially for the seniors who have trouble cooking or can't cook for themselves. Got a couple of other garbage bags because the ones from the Dollar Tree, if there's a ton of stuff in it, they rip very easily. They're flimsy. There are 2 thumbs down. You'll be seeing that in a future Dollar Tree Empties video. We have a Dollar Tree Empties video that's new currently. Please check that out. And our Dollar Tree Bowls players list. We also do Dollar Tree dinners that are 5 ingredients or less with the players list for your enjoyment. Now we're going to take that cabinet and put it into the kitchen, but you won't see me doing that because it's kind of heavy. Now it's in the kitchen. I'm going to put it up against the wall with the door facing out, and then we're going to put things in it so it's hidden away, like the toaster on top and the blender also on top. I'm going to put the green monsters, I call them, for the potatoes, onions, and other produce in the cupboard, so they're out of sight. When you come into the kitchen, you'll walk by the cabinet, and then you'll see just the cabinet and not a pile of clutter on that silver rack. No matter what I did, it was just a catch-all, and it's time to say goodbye to it. I'm going to put the tea towels in there. I use them regularly when I'm cleaning and cooking. Now we're going to take the skinny bin and put it alongside the refrigerator and freezer, and put the dustpan back there too. Utilize your refrigerator freezer space. The empty space between the wall and the refrigerator becomes a closet. Utilize the top of it and make a command center on empty wall space of it. I have a different type of command center because my kids are older and my youngest doesn't do too many activities. Cabinets in here now. The blender and toaster is off the floor. Potatoes and onions and all the catch-all stuff, including the extra crock pot, is in the cupboard. I've had this since I was about 19. I bought it from my first apartment and it's been with me ever since. I love it. Quickly, I take care of the rest of this stuff. This is good, it's not expired. Juice is good for another year. Get rid of these 3 items. That's expired. I decided to move that freezer down a little bit, but not blocking our knob to turn the heat on in the winter. And I saw the huge mess back there, so I'm sweeping it up. And we're going to get it cleaned up. And there's nothing under that cabinet with all the food on it because we just did that recently. Now I'm going to put the freezer back. Just kind of push it a little bit. And then we're going to move the silver rack, that little cabinet that you see here, that houses all my food, down a little bit so it connects with the freezer. And then when my oldest moves out, this stuff is going to go into that front bedroom and become a store area. And we're done. We worked around the mantle area, consolidating and downsizing. Just my picture frames. One area is the pantry area, the other area is more of the dining area. And decluttered quite a bit and downsized quite a bit. Before we go, when we get to 1,700, we're going to issue out 2 $10 Dollar Tree gift cards. We are looking for 15 people to give out 1 5 items prize pack from the Dollar Tree. Need to be subscribed and a U.S. resident. If you won in the past 60 days, you have to wait out 60 days. If your name is called, you don't answer in 2 days, you'll be disqualified. We're selling Let Us Eat t-shirts, $14.99, plus shipping and handling, U.S. residents only for both. Any questions? Email me countryboots1268@yahoo.com. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.